Each sniper had only one round for each mission. This time, the target was on a train traveling at a tremendous speed, 2,000 meters away. The train was traveling at 500 kilometers per hour. Jack first used a rangefinder to determine the maximum shooting distance of 1,240 meters. Then he analyzed the wind speed and direction, as well as the air humidity. Based on this data, he adjusted the scope of his sniper rifle. Finally, he loaded a round, pulled the trigger, and he waited silently for the target to appear in the sights. To prevent his fingers from getting numb, Jack moved his hands from time to time. As the train sped along the tracks, Jack locked onto the target. But just as he was about to fire, he saw a little girl sitting next to the man. Jack instantly tilted the rifle slightly to the left. Just as the train entered the tunnel, he pulled the trigger. After completing the mission, his partner brought back a photo of the scene and praised Jack for his accuracy. But Jack wasn't satisfied with himself as he aged. His reflexes and accuracy were no longer what they used to be. He missed by just 15 centimeters, and the girl could have died. It was at that moment that he decided to resign. Upon receiving news of his decision, the CIA sent an agent to persuade Jack to stay, but he refused and stuck to his guns. A few days later, Jack headed to the dock to refuel his yacht. He was planning to meet an old friend. As he went to pay, he noticed an unfamiliar girl standing behind the cash register. His experienced eye immediately became wary and he asked her a few questions. She introduced herself as Annie and said the previous cashier had retired. To avoid arousing suspicion, Jack didn't press the issue. He paid and headed to his luxury yacht. His friend Tom warned him to be careful in the coming days. The man Jack had eliminated wasn't actually a criminal, as the CIA claimed, but a highly skilled biologist. Tom suspected the agency had lied to cover up the truth. He gave Jack the contact information of a trusted source, unaware that their entire conversation was being monitored by the CIA. On the way back, Jack noticed a malfunction in the fuel gauge on his boat. Suspecting something was wrong, he inspected the vessel and found a listening device under the rudder. At that moment, he remembered Annie. Jack immediately returned, found her, and without a word, placed a bug in her hand. Annie tried to justify herself, but Jack interrupted her. Now he was sure she was working for the CIA, but he decided not to interrogate her. That same night, the CIA director made a decision. Jack had to be eliminated. After all his years of service, if he could no longer work for the agency, he couldn't be left alive. Late that evening, Jack received a notification on his phone. Someone was approaching his house, and it was a scene from the movie Gemini Man.